Welcome to Dr. Jaya's Virtual School, Ammarao Institute of Managerial Skills. We salute Ammarao and Krishna. Self-Management Program. FIH program is a comprehensive, holistic, scientific, natural and practical program for self-management. 5 easy steps to self-management through FIH program. Set the goal. Have intelligence to create setting your goal. Make a plan. It should be aesthetic, creative and innovative. Use your heart to make this plan. Get to work. Strong hands of yours. Even God works. So let all of us work nicely, skillfully. Stick to your work. That keeps your health. And reach the goal. Giving help and taking help from others in a teamwork. It is often said from time immemorial that there must be right thought, right speech and right action, which denotes that we need to use our head for knowledge which gives right direction, heart to spell out correct and creative speech and thought, our hands to get trained in skills that help us mold our future. Health is the wealth of human world. We being social in nature need to help each other for better society and better world to live in. We brought all the 5H, that is head, heart, hands, health and help together for better self-management. Vision statement. Head, measuring the value of knowledge management. Heart, the way is not in the sky, the way is in the heart. Hand, every problem has a gift for you in its hands. Health, the greatest wealth is health. Health, everyone can help someone. 5H competencies for self-management are both functional and foundation skills. These skills are important and needed for training the workers, employers, trainers, educators and program administrators considering work-related activities and general reference for human resource personnel, trainers, educators, curriculum developers and researchers who are interested in workplace basic skills. The training will give ample scope for the employers to assess and take beyond the levels of expectations of workforce. When you follow 5 steps of self-management, you will be ahead of everyone. Gandhiji was a good example for self-management, and even our late Prime Minister Mrs. Indira Gandhi was a great example of self-manager. Self-management skills tell an employer whether or not your personality fits the personality of the company, the boss and the co-workers. Over 50% of the people who are not successful on the job have trouble with their co-workers and bosses. So it's important for you to show employers how you fit into their operations. Many employers would rather hire an inexperienced worker with good self-management skills than an experienced worker who might cause problems. What do you mean by self-management? What are some of the benefits of self-management? Looking at yourself in a new light, seeing what you have achieved but wanting more, assessing where you are at and where you want to go, putting in the effort in a constructive way to improve yourself, finding that balance in your life that gives you a solid foundation, giving yourself the time and encouragement to move things forward, going easy on yourself if you meet hurdles or barriers, nurturing yourself day to day on your path to a better you, seeing that life wants to see you succeed, looking to the future with confidence. And what can be the benefits you experience? Realizing the talents you have and using them productively. Looking at yourself in a new light with confidence and improved self-image. Moving forward with enthusiasm and with increased motivation. Setting yourself goals, achieving them and setting yourself further targets. Your increased self-efficacy, enabling you to achieve more. Enjoying the journey of personal growth on which you have embarked, seeing your values become more substantial and more you, liking the direction that you find life takes you, looking at yourself with pride at your efforts and achievement, see the new year you in a new light, your self-worth shining through, your self-esteem enhanced and your life an excitement adventure. What questions might you have? Self-management sounds good, but can I do it? I manage fine at the moment. What more do I need to do? So what is self-management? Define it for me. What self-management skills might I learn? Do you have any self-management quotes to inspire me? Will I find out about time management? Will I control my life better with these skills? What is this self-management you refer to? Does self-management bring happiness? How about self-management quotes? What exactly is self-efficacy? Can you give me more information on self-efficacy? I have heard of theories of self-efficacy. What are they? Is self-management key to a fulfilling and productive life? Is self-management a byword in some circles? But what really is meant by managing yourself? Can we all do it? Can we all manage ourselves? What does it involve? Is it time consuming? Is it worth the effort? Where can we start? How will we know if it is successful? Self-management can conjure up an image of the old-style manager, the boss, master of all he surveys, taking charge, directing proceedings, passing out the orders, expecting them to be followed, expecting results, expecting respect, expecting loyalty, expecting obedience. Some of these traits still hold true for the successful manager today. Self-management is now a popular subject but an ancient concept. May it be Bhagavad Gita, Bible or Quran, all emphasize this aspect. They wanted us to enhance our life and self like it is our or should be more a case of who we are, what we as individuals represent, how we are, what we stand for, how we interact with others and situations, and most of us are only obedient to those things that make sense to us. We follow other things and people, trying to do the right thing, but we obey that which or someone who really means something to us. So where does self-management fit in? We have a life, we are in charge of it, for no one else is, are they. We manage our life as best we can. We do this, think that, we act here, we give here and take there. We take there and give here. Our life goes on, but who is at the helm? Who manages our life? Who we are, what we represent, how we are, how we live, how we interact. Where does self-management play a part in our lives? We need to take responsibility for our lives and start managing it. Of course, many things are beyond our control and that is fine. We cannot manage everything anyway. But those things within our sphere of influence, within our ability to guide, to conduct, to direct, to experience, To manage those things, we need to think about. And not only think, but assess and act. And that includes the life we have. That is what is involved in order to manage yourself. What is there to manage yourself? Let us use an analogy to help here. We see our manager at work or the manager of a sports team. We see what they do from the outside, from afar. But it would be useful to examine in more detail their responsibilities and what they are trying to achieve. The manager of our favorite team, what do they have to do? What tasks do they perform? Let us relate to self-management. They would include the following. They direct events, they organize their players and their resources, they look at strategy, the challenges, the opposition, the resources available to them, their players, and decide how to tackle the next game. They decide which resources are required, how the game should be played, whether their team should go all out for victory or be happy to accept a draw or a balance if that occurs. They change resources if circumstances change or require it. They change strategy if the situation demands it. They support their resources after the game. Praise the good, look at the not so good with a view to improving that for the next game and future. They support their players emotionally as well as manage them. After all, they are trying to get the best out of their players. They look ahead to the next challenge, next game, and assess and plan. If some resources or areas are deficient, they try to improve them and look for others to replace or enhance them. They have to work within their budget and resources too, but can be flexible within that. They are the voice piece for their club. They represent their club or association. People look at them and how they are and act and think that is what their club is like, good and bad. They aim to maximize their performances and accomplishments. They get well rewarded for excellent effort. They get criticized for poor effort or underachievement and poor team performances. They have to balance resources versus goals and dreams. They may find that their method of management is not working, so they may have to change, or they may be replaced by another manager who adopts a method of management more suited to the team and resources available or to the owners of the club. And as the saying goes, anything else appropriate to their position. So what has this to do with our self-management? Have you not gone off the subject? You may be thinking, many of the things we have to do in life can be compared with the duties and responsibilities of the sports manager. What should or can we do? Are there any specific areas we could tackle, could manage? Use of talents and strengths, behavioral, help others when we can, be loyal, be honest, treat others as we would like others to treat us, be our own spokesperson, neither too forward nor too shy about what we are doing, what we want to do, how things might be done better, tackling life with commitment, dedication and discipline, treat others with respect, but treat ourselves with respect also. See ourselves in a good light and strive to better ourselves in all we do. See life in a good light and contribute to life and the greater good. Share and assist others. Don't just take, give. Finding that balance in life that we may move forward with confidence. Giving ourselves the time and space in life to grow and develop. Loving ourselves, being happy, being ourselves, while striving to be better and being constructive, effective and productive in life and our lives, setting goals so that we may look towards achieving, being sensible about our growth and self-management and self-development, being honest with ourselves and our view of the world, putting the different elements of the sports manager role into practice in our life, making managing yourself a priority in your life. This is needed even to the president of any country, even the president of US. The levels of case management in each of us first will be our self-management support, then basic care management, then moderate case management, and then comes intensive case management. So in any organization, in any corporate, in any institute, we do need, the first step is the self-management. To put it in nutshell, we will be one in the crowd, but we need to look into self-management, as self-management is another element, another piece in life's big puzzle. To manage ourselves properly gives us a head start in tackling 21st century life. To get along going with this management, we just need to start. Then each and every day, look out for ourselves a little more, and self-management will soon become a key element in our arsenal. It will become a key factor in our enjoying a satisfying and productive life at home and with yourself and abroad, and that is in the world around you. Utilize self-management in your life. Give it a good start. Self-management program 5H will make a complete individual perfect with its 100 skills. 5H program is divided into functional skills and foundation skills. The functional skills of self-management of 5H program are resources and information, interpersonal skills, system and technology skills, and business skills. 5H program has foundation skills of self-management, that is basic skills, thinking skills, self-improvement skills, self-integration skills, self-collaboration skills, and self-enhancement skills. 5H program overview is vision through head, heart, hand, health, and health. Mission is the knowledge, innovation, employee training, product, and social responsibility. Objective is global understanding, human well-being, human resource and training, sustainability and market mix, and human happiness and human concern. Areas of learning is organizational communications, new research, new trends and new products, and professional upbeat and motivation, process training and product knowledge, business in society, new leadership, community service and nation building. Skills will be effective communicative skills, knowledge analysis, science skills, technical skills, management skills, self-products, visionary, creative, integrative, and effective leadership skills. Interactions through seminars, group discussions, teamwork, bud sessions, and team leadership and mentoring. Techniques, knowledge management systems, knowledge management cycle, C4 system, Bloom's taxonomy, and powers of mind. 4 new trends, new business trends, motivation, product process, professional goals and analysis skills, new symptoms and new diagnosis and creative critical thinking, case studies, integrative thinking, service learning and community work, activities, R&D, advertisement, employee awareness, survey work and health camps. Activities, again R&D, evaluation, presentations and panel discussions, exhibitions and creative work, workshops and competitions, awareness programs and satisfactory questionnaires. Working outcomes, Through HEAD you get the working outcomes will be critical thinking, new learning, decision making, critical thinking, effective management, goal setting and planning, organizing. Heart will be communications, cooperation, social skills, conflict, reconciliation, accepting differences, being self-esteem and becoming creative. Hands, team working, marketable skills, self-motivated, self-responsibility, professional triads, skills enhancement and technical know-how. Health, self-discipline, living and healthy habits, help, caring and sharing, community service, volunteering, leadership, organization, responsible citizenship, empathy, sharing and nurturing relationship. This is the overview of 5H program. Self-management course by great self-managers for you to help manage your life and achieve more. Self-management course. Somerset Maugham said, "It is the necessities of life which generate ideas of right and wrong." Alan Bennett said, "A book chooses its readers as a play chooses its audience." Francis Bacon came out and said, "A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds." "Most people would like their own ways and other people's means," said Sydney. "There's one thing to be said for inviting trouble. It generally accepts," spelled out Mayo Marlowe. "A man's worth is not greater than the worth of his ambitions," said Marcus. "No man wants advice, only corroboration," John Sting. "What is well done is done soon enough," said Bartas. "Every man is like the company he is wont to keep," said Euripides. "If you deserve many things will seem but a few," said Benjamin Franklin. "If you want to be thought a liar, always tell the truth." Logan Pearl Smith. "No one knows what he can do till he tries," said Cyrus. William Douglas said, "My faith is that the only soul a man must save is his own." Truman Capote said, "Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor." Jan Sandberg said, "It is better to have loafed and lost than never to have loafed at all." De Mortis, he came out and he said, "There are many who know many things yet are lacking in wisdom." There is a very good Arabic proverb which says, "The wise are always at peace." And the great Mark Twain, he said, "Always do right, and that will gratify some of the people and astonish the rest." All great people have said many things, and all this works towards self-management. So dear friends, self-management is the need of the hour. So look forward and see a favorable life for yourself. Don't be afraid to temper your ideas with a little expediency. There are strengths and strengths. We learn to manage our finances. Why not learn to manage our life? Asset control in your life. Don't let things get out of control. Are you at the helm of your life? When you generalize, do you lose focus on what is important? Learn to coach yourself. Learn to react more positively to your world. Don't let anything incapacitate you, be it anger, fear, having to do something. Get your house in order. Maintain your composure and you will act responsibly. Keep your house in order and you will be well supported. Manage your life. Enjoy your life. Are you in control of your own destiny? Go ahead, start with the self-management training.